Sasquatch in Canada and so forth. And as time went on, of course, more information came out about Sasquatch throughout North America. And of course, Ivan T. Sanderson's book that came out in 1961 was talked about Bigfoot types all over the world. So this became very intriguing for me, and as a social scientist, I strictly would follow the protocol, but I soon realized 28 years ago when I first experienced the psychic Sasquatch that there was something not right, and it was a shock to me at the time. Matter of fact, the first time that they telepathically spoke to me, and there was an ET that also spoke to me there, it was a shock of my life. I was working as an assistant director of a Native American agency in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I had been working part-time as a hypnotherapist and had been lecturing at the Medical College of Wisconsin. So I was very ill prepared for this kind of a psychic encounter. I was discontinued for months, actually, off and on, and I was in and out of denial for 2 years, even though I knew it had happened, and I had started to document other people that this was happening to, and yet I was, because of my scientific background, I just had a terrible time with it for 2 years.
Right, you were just looking for an unknown primate species, and so you say it was about 28 years ago in your 51 years of research that you made this transition or realization that you're moving from the realm of cryptozoology to, I guess, forensic anthropology or anthropology in general.
Yeah, and incidentally, they contacted me a little over 900 times in the last 28 years. And when my book came out, The Psychic Sasquatch, in 1998, I had documented 76 people who have had Bigfoot telepathic, Bigfoot ET, and/or Bigfoot UFO experiences. Now it's and people will come up to me, actually at a conference, that are very conservative, and they want to kind of psych me out to see if, what kind of a person I am, and before they share with me what had happened to them. And this is important because there's a lot of people out there who have had the same experience as myself, and they have no one to talk to about it. Sometimes their own spouses won't talk to them about it. We discover things all the time. I mean, they discover 5,000 new species every year. Most of them are insects, and some of them are amphibians and birds and so forth. But, we're making all kinds of discoveries in many, many different areas of science, especially in medical science and so forth. But, it's certainly, we're going to look back 5, 10, or 20 years and laugh at the people that were laughing about a psychic Sasquatch. Why? Because it's a part of quantum physics. It's something that needs to be brought out in the open. It's like what Mahatma Gandhi said when they, were making fun of him. He said, and I quote, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. And so that's how you think so many different researchers that are very respectfully coming to me that were actually in the are very friendly. But the research is going in the direction that you are, and that's where it's all leading. The thing is, you followed that route far earlier than the rest of us did. So there's several people actually that are well-known Bigfoot researchers that believe in the psychic Sasquatch, but if you brought it up in front of their colleagues, they would poo-poo it.
Right, and a lot of these people that are critics or debunker types even, even people that are believers in ufology or Bigfoot tend to criticize things on the face value without actually reading your book or looking at what you actually is coming up with. There's a official publication of the Saucer and Unexplained Celestial Events Research Society, Saucer Smear, and their motto is they're dedicated to the highest principles of ufological journalism. And they gave the honor of most absurd topic to you for your lecture entitled "The Psychic Sasquatch and Its UFO Connection." But they add, though we did not hear any of this particular talk, and therefore can't say for sure. So that's their highest principles of journalism. In other words, a lot of times it seems like the people pointed are not for an honest reason.
Sure. I know